Call to action. What is your call to action? Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live here in Grants Pass, Oregon. Coming to you from the headquarters for BrianJPombo.com. And tonight we're going to be talking about what a call to action is and what they have to do with. So I'm going to start right out with my own call to action. And that is to go to dreambizchat.com. If you haven't been there, go check it out, dreambizchat.com. The link is in the description if you just want to click on over. Real easy to get to, quick video there to watch, application to fill out if you feel like it applies to you. Otherwise, I'd sure love to hear what you think of it. So dreambizchat.com. That's a call to action. What is a call to action? A call to action is just how it sounds. It's a call for your prospective customer, client, what have you, to act. It's a call for them to act, to do something very specific so that you can achieve the goal of your advertisement, of your marketing, of whatever you're putting out there. The main goal is to get the other person to do something. I don't care if you're even working for a charity and you're trying to get someone to donate blood. It doesn't matter what the action is. It doesn't matter if money exchanges hands. It's the same concept. To get someone to do what you want them to do, one of the main things you have to do is ask them to do what you want them to do and give them very clear instructions as to how to do it, and to not complicate it and not try to offer too many different options for calls to action. One of the things that we've found over the years is that if you give too many options for a person to be able to do the action, let's say you're selling a particular thing and the only way to sell it is to get them to purchase it directly from you. And so you could have them send you a letter in the mail. You could have them go to a website. You could have them make a phone call to you. If those are the only three ways of doing it, I would suggest not offering each of those three ways. You think, well, if I offer three ways, I've got three chances of people doing something. No, in actuality, most people, if you give them too many offers, they will get confused and not take any. Whereas if you just offer one streamline, and these are all things you can test in your advertising. So don't take anything I say for absolute fact. You should test it for your market and what you're doing. But in general, give them one action per piece of advertising, per marketing effort, per time period, or what have you, however you're getting in touch with somebody. Tell them just to make a phone call. Tell them just to go to one website and do one thing when they get there. For example, I instruct people quite often on these videos to go to dreambizchat.com. That's our latest call to action. And to fill out the application if they feel like it applies. That's another call to action tied with it, but it's all around the same thing. So go there, watch the video, fill out the application. Those are the three things. It would work even better if I just said, just go there. If that was my main point, was just to get them there. But in most cases, if you've got a website, you're going to want them to do something after they get there. So those three steps are pretty simple, pretty straightforward. If we had more people watching these videos, more people would take the step, and we'd be able to really be able to figure out whether it's a good action step or not. And along the line, you see how many people show up to a website. Out of that, how many people watch the video. Out of that, how many fill out the application. So you can track all these things over time. And that's very important when it comes to call to action. But you'll see over and over again, whether you're looking at a newspaper or whether you're watching TV or listening to the radio or watching ads on YouTube, most advertising does not have a clear enough call to action. They assume that you know what they're talking about. For one thing, they assume you know what they're selling. Oftentimes a soda commercial or some other commercial doesn't even show the product. They just have the name and they want you to remember the name. But if you don't know the reference to it, if you're new to the brand, sometimes you don't even know what they're selling or how you would go about getting it. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. If you want to really make your advertising and marketing dollars, even if you're just putting out free advertising, if you want to make your time worth it, then what you have to do is have a clear-cut call to action. That'll tell you how useful your advertising actually is. When you get it in front of people, do they take the step or not? Do they want the offer that's tied to the call to action? Which brings up a whole nother point. There's 3 main things that you should have in every piece of advertising you put out there for the most effective advertising. We're going to talk about those 3 things tomorrow. So come on back tomorrow. We do this daily. You can come back at any time. You go back, watch old ones. You can watch old ones over at brianjpombo.com. You click on the media link, and that will show you the stream of all the different old ones. I've got the audio versions of it and the video versions that you can watch directly there. You could also always listen to this on podcast. Watch these in numerous social media, YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, so on and so forth. Instagram, we're all over the place. So check that out. We'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, get out there and let the magic happen.